What's up, everybody? So today is Tuesday, November 18th. What do we see? So overnight, we went and took out sell side right here. We took all this sell side. Pretty bearish the entire week. But price just took sell side. So what are we expecting? All I really see as confluence to push upwards is this 4-hour fair value gap aligned with that order block and Asia highs. So there are a few confluences that indicate price wanting to push up to that level. But we did not sweep any sell side, but we are respecting this, how do you call it, 15-minute fair value gap to the upside, which is aligned, with this breaker as well. So price pretty much spiked its way all the way up at open, which is confluence of its own, I suppose. I'll put the fair value gap for the 15-minute right here. ES is doing the exact same thing. Just stacked highs on ES instead of NQ. So we tapped off of this order block on the hourly, and it looks like we're respecting per continuous bearish confluence, probably to go down to take a London low, after which we could end up pushing up to London high. So it's really not entirely clear. We are kind of just consolidating on the 5-minute itself. So we really just have to be patient here. So what do we want to see? Price already manipulated lower, tapping into this PD array, the 15-minute, pushing its way up, forming a shift, and then consolidating. So I am low-key looking at price wanting to push up this day. Yeah, I mean, that's honestly what I'm looking for. London high looks decent. London low might get taken first though, which is fine. We do have these relative equal lows to be taken. Which is good. I wanted to see that. Frickin' frick. And then we ended up forming relative equal highs as well. So, tap of this, possible tap of London low as well. There's more sell side down here, which could act as a target or a draw, to be honest. I don't like looking at the very far left side of this screen, but we do have that sell side liquidity. So then we have London low, of course. We could possibly get an SMT off of this as well, off of these lows, and then push our way back up to that London high and its equal buy side. So I'm gonna wait until price does something like that. I will update upon price taking this equal buy side. There we go. Price just took that. Just took that equal sell side, pushing its way down to London low now. We could end up taking low. We could end up forming some sort of SMT here. So I will update you guys. So price on NQ just took out London lows, but ES did not. So we can see if we will form an SMT here. I honestly believe that ES will also take London lows, just based off of price action right now. But as for other confluences, it's not entirely certain as to what price wants to be going towards. Of course, we have that sell side right there. So market does seem to be pushing its way back down. And ES did just take London lows. I'm going to go ahead and mark out that same sell side on ES. Just so we can be certain to the draw. Let's go ahead and put that like there. And what could we do then? So we just made more bearish structure. The 1 hour doesn't seem too bad. In 7 minutes, we could end up retracing to this hourly order block, which would be all right. I mean, it's not like it's the absolute most clear draw today. It's not the most clear. I see bearish price action, but we are very oversold. We are below 830 today open as well. So, you know, they're very much aligned. I believe that price could end up pushing up this day, but I will update you guys in 7 minutes at 10 to see how price wishes to react. So it is now 10 a.m. Honestly, that sell side looks like a very good target for bearish confluences. I have this 4 hour order block right here. It's aligned with equilibrium, with higher time frame. So the 1 hour range right here aligns with this 1 hour order block. But price could be very over wanting to push down to a premium. So, or what? I mean, a discount, I guess. And just take that sell side off rip, which, I mean, okay, I get it, but like, damn, bro. Shit's kind of crazy. I guess we're trying to fill this huge gap, right? From October 10th. Oh my god, that was so long ago. But, yeah. Try to see if we can get a retracement, maybe. To the order block or some type of level. Maybe even London low. Seems pretty good. Who knows? Oh, maybe this little order block wick. The wick of this order block would be London low. Yeah, it looks like just a straight run down to sell side. So probably have to be patient with this. I'm gonna update when this sell side gets taken. I had an alert there. And yeah, so the tricky thing is, everybody, that we just made a market, or we're making a market structure shift on the 5 minute, and I don't see much of a low time frame shift to indicate that we could continue bearish. A tap of this order block indicates that price could go lower, which is not a bad trade. But it's still a little bit risky, which is the hard part about it. So I'm just gonna wait here. There have been clear setups, so we'll wait. See if price wants to continue bullish to that 4 hour opening or to equilibrium, and then we can see if we get a market structure shift to the downside, this sort of retracement to target that sell side liquidity. which has been pretty much edged. And yeah, we really just have to be patient on this, on these times. So I'm gonna update when I see some sort of lower time frame shift. Thank you. Hello everybody. So I got kind of a skewed entry. I entered right on this candle as price is tapping into that 4-hour order block, and it looks like we were making a market structure shift, but yeah, I kind of got a skewed entry off of this. Just 4 contracts. So we're looking to get a tap underneath this sell side liquidity. That's kind of just my entry. We'll see if it hits. We'll see if we get stopped. Sort of a 1-to-1, more so upon the tap of that order block, mostly with that market structure shift on the 2-minute. More so confirming that price is going to go down. So that's what I'm expecting is to go down now. We did not tap equilibrium exactly, but that 4-hour order block wick looks to be a high confluence to continue pushing its way back down. I will update you guys with how the market wants to react and with what price will do. But we shall see how price reacts if we go into drawdown. If anything, a 1-to-1 would be right up here, which is not bad. Not that bad of a trade itself at that high right there. But I'm looking to see this go down at least. I'll update with how price does if we go in drawdown and such. Which is not exactly what I want to see, but yeah. We'll see how it is. Hello everybody, I'm back. So price is fluctuating, tap it up into this 2-minute order block, and I want to see it get respected. If not, then we go into drawdown, and I don't want to go into drawdown because then we're likely to be stopped. I do believe this to be bearish. There's no reason I don't see why this wouldn't be tapped the 4-hour order block wick. We're pushing our way back down. Sell side should be taken now. At least this New York AM low should be taken. And I do want to hold up until that sell side liquidity, the higher time frame target, which is now that candle close, which is what I like to see. I want to see price push its way back down. There's no reason price should not push its way down now. So I'm going to go ahead and decrease my stop loss even lower, around right there. I just don't believe the price shouldn't be okay. I mean, price should go down now. I don't really see why. Whatever, let's just keep it the same. Again, I don't want to see price push up against that high. Just doesn't really make much sense at all. Literally doesn't make sense at all. I want to see this push bearish now, which is what I am seeing, which is good. But I don't like the 5-minute. It looks so ugly right now. The 5-minute looks disgusting. Candles are on top of candles. We might buy back 2 here, secure some profits. There we go. Okay, we secured some profits right there. Just because I'd rather secure profits than lose profits, you know? So we're going to see how this holds up. And I guess we'll update you guys on the finalized trade. of today, uh, looking like price still continuing to want to push its way down, but it's not getting there, you know? We're just stacking sell side liquidity on top of itself, which I don't want to see. But I will update on what happens. Thank you. All right, so I ended up closing. Well, I don't know if I recorded. I ended up closing half my position around here in this consolidation range because I don't know what the fuck price is doing. Now I am at break even because I don't know if price just doesn't want to edge that entire range, and I'd rather not have that happen to me and just take profits on this day. Even though price is, showing huge bearish displacement, there's just no real run through that price is giving me. Price does not want to run through these lows, and we could end up in getting stopped, which is why I'm not going to put my stop loss to up here. I'm going break even. I don't care if we get stopped. We get stopped. I do know that sell side liquidity is a target, but the market does. Fuck, the market does what the market does, and sometimes price will fluctuate. It happens, and there's not much you can do about stuff like that. But the good thing about it is that price uh does what it wants to do. So didn't really risk too high this day. I do have a new fund that I'm on my funded futures account, which is only $70. A bit expensive for an eval, but there's also no activation fee, so technically it would be cheaper. And I just want to see how price reacts off of. I just want to see how I can trade as I'm now very much more confident in my trading ability. I'm understanding draws way better. I'm profitable on backtesting, profitable on demos, so I think it's time for me to pass an actual eval. This would be my second eval I pass ever. If I pass on the eval, it would be my second one. My first eval I ever passed, I told this story, was the first one I ever bought, ever. And I didn't know at all what I was doing. I just shorted and longed when I saw price moving up and down. And I somehow passed it just because I was risking really heavy. And I would go break even immediately when price pushed into profits. And I don't know. It was super stressful though. It was super stressful, and within the past 7 months, I learned a lot about how to trade better and stuff like that. So, yeah, very proud of myself for how I'm trading. Very, very proud of myself indeed. And I'm very happy with myself, with how I trade and stuff like that. So, yeah. We have this 15-minute order block right there. We could be tapping up off of. I'm gonna go ahead and put my stop to break even right there. Just to give price room to fluctuate. It could take a while. It happens. But that's just how it is. We already have that close on the 15-minute to the downside, so this closure or this break-even tap would be probably distribution to the upside, which is all right. It happens, so I'm not going to be frustrated at all or whatever. I already secured profits, which is good. I'm glad I did that. That was a good idea. But we're going to see what price wants to do. I'll probably record it because if we do get stopped, we're getting stopped pretty quickly here. But I don't know, we're still respecting that 5-minute fair value gap, as well as this order block on the 15-minute. So I don't know. Price seems to be pushing its way lower. And I believe sell side liquidity should be taken soon. Nice. We got that little tap through. And yeah, so I will update you guys because this probably will fluctuate some more on the 5-minute. And yeah, see ya. Hello everybody, so the trade hit. We made 780 on the day. Very good trade. I do think that was a solid trade. NQ was very solid today. We got the skewed entry at the beginning. Right at this candle high when we could have just added it right here, gotten a little bit more wiggle room. But the drop played out its way. Good thing I did secure profits, even though I could have held. But you know, that's just how it is. So that's pretty much it, though. Thank you for the day. Or thank you, whatever. That was the day. So appreciate it. Bye bye.